We locked dog.
Locked dog.
Burn Team family, we on the inside. And as we start in this live, people lift your head up. Chika, how is your vibe?
Well, the good thing is we have life, we have health, we have strength.
True.
You know,
Abby Beaches and
yes, she made sure this week here what this can't be happening too often. So you'll have some bad news and some good news. Which one of they were first?
Oh God, well technically they could do it on Messenger, just saying.
That's if they have me, yeah. That's if they can find me.
Big up yourself.
Alright.
Big up Abby on the inside, Celeste Wagwan, girl.
Kenton
Francis
inside.
on the inside. It's
The
Burn
quick.
Team. Everybody quick. Tonight is bacchanal kind of way. And the topic for tonight, people.
Care tactics.
Abby, I want to know what you think about the scare tactics that going on at this present junction. And before we move even further into the vibration, Chika will have her announcements.
Yeah.
So let's how you feeling, girl.
So let's show you the bad news first. Bad news is it have no WhatsApp.
So let's do call it on WhatsApp anyway.
Right? So
You can call in direct. Actually, it'll be very nice to have a direct phone call. So the number still stands for now.
No, yes.
So the number still stands. You could call directly.
Yes.
That might be even better.
Yes. Call direct. Call not WhatsApp. Call.
So we will
call
place
direct.
the number in the comment section. And before we get all wet and wild, in this day and this age of viruses, tactics and tricks, we are here to debunk and listen to our Burn Team members speak about scare tactics. So in the comment section, feel free to place what you think or what type of scare tactics you think the governments of this world are giving us. Really interesting times. Yeah?
Yes.
Jisan, what's going
Right,
on
so
here?
the number still stands. You can call.
It's a
in
direct call now. So I don't know how the number, how the money would be from England to Trinidad. But
Yeah.
I know. Small thing. Pongs over. Yeah. The topic for today is
Scare tactics.
oh Lord. In the comment section, Chika, where's your vibes? Where's your view these days?
Well,
You've seen a lot of
see-
tricks and tips.
We are seeing a lot of things happening now.
More tricks than fat loss.
Yes. Now we
Yeah.
are seeing a lot of people. India is now the new topic. You know, every week there's always somebody at the top of the discussion. So this week India is at the top of the discussion.
Please in the comment section what you think about those fake, videos circulating from India. You know?
Yeah.
Let's hear what you guys think currently about the videos circulating on social media from India. And you know what's the interesting thing? You know, looking at the policies, what Facebook gives us, normally anything to do with child nudity, the algorithm shuts down automatically. Anything to do with that type of, and it's strange to me that I could have looked at a video that, you know, had two naked children on the side of the road while somebody was gasping for breath from India. Very, very interesting. Tell me what you guys think of these new videos appearing out of nowhere and being allowed to still play on our social media platform.
Yes.
Chika.
So announcements. Right? We
Chika,
have
real
good
announcements, boy.
eh?
Announcements like read.
So, as we always say, people love food, right? So, what we have,
Before Chika said people love food, right? Most of the content you was seeing on Burn Team page was us training. So these new content that's coming out now is the nutrition. And no people, we don't eat salad all week. So we have to dispel some myths. We don't keep a lean physique by just only eating grass, and it's not the case. So you're seeing some meals. I know Chika gonna get into it, but you're now getting to see our nutrition, our food that goes into our mouth and you were seeing training, most of the time was training, gym and training techniques and information and health ed and that kind of thing. But now you're getting to see burn meals, like the foods we just eat. And it's not just grass.
It's not just grass, people.
Yeah.
Else I will not survive. Right? So, on the menu, you will actually see that we have breakfast, right? Now, we don't say breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right? It's either you're having a meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, or you might just have 1 meal or 2 meals. Depends on where it is you lie and what goals you would like to achieve.
True.
Yeah? So, but on the menu, on BT menu,
the brand new menu, we kind of updated the menus.
We have updated the menus. We have, I was going to say up the game. We have made some changes, right?
I'll be giving up there. I see all kind of thing here.
On BT menu, you will see for breakfast we have things like pancakes, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, saltfish. Yes. And not everyone may eat breakfast, but we call it a treat yourself because not every day may have it, but you can do it every day if it is you like. Now when it comes to the lunches, right, we have salads, and then we have a combo, right, that don't have one set of grass, as Lion just said. So we have salads. So we have the chicken Caesar salad, tuna salad, and grilled salmon filet salad. Those are the salads.
And what is disgusting at this point? The tricks of the trade, eh? You're looking at the tricks. Yeah.
So those are the salads. Good evening, Miss Olufemi.
Big up, Miss Olufemi.
You can't no gym to go in to take out this photo, so you might have to take it out somewhere else.
We are on Alexander Hill. Anytime COVID comes and the gyms close, we find ulterior motives. We do not stop. We shall contact you and let you know where you shall meet. Yep. And hope you shall survive because outside is different from inside. I love outside. Right. So next we have pasta. Right, and for those the pasta lovers, we have chicken Alfredo. All who love Alfredo, send some love and some likes. So the family like Alfredo. So what we really try to encourage is balance and understanding that certain foods, certain things carry up the calories of the food, hence calorie counting mafia. Shamelessly plugging calorie counting mafia, black, ice, gold and green. Yeah? So what happens sometimes, like the salad, is the dressing. If you notice that the salad calories goes up when we drizzle all these different types of dressing on it. So we limit that, and you keep the calories low. So when we do something like Alfredo, you find that it's the sauce that carries a lot of calories, so we make augmentation so that you can still enjoy the food, but we keep the calories manageable so you can manage your weight. So it's weight management, yes? Big up Candy Barbara on the inside. Yes, and for some it will help them lose that excess body fat because that is not the high calorie food that they are accustomed to eating. So once it is they manage what it is they put in, which is Bunty meals, is managed. Olufemi don't like Alfredo. So we on the inside, we have Tobago on the inside, big up Candice Can. We have Canada, not on the inside. We have England on the inside. Trinidad, Tobago and England. Right, next we have, so today I sure some of you would have seen the pic, right? It was potato pie, oven baked barbecue, chicken and fresh salad. You know the little greens is coming at the side, right? So we had the fresh salad as well. So now, interestingly enough, when we do when people generally do our barbecue, the sauce does carry a little bit more calories. So if you use a lighter barbecue sauce, you find it'll limit the calories. So we don't demonize types of food. We rather bake than fry. So you find that we limit the calories and you get to enjoy and still manage your weight. Big up yourself, Terror on the inside, man. On your meal today. Tero, you see what going on with that potato pie?
Yes, you're getting the money's worth. It's not like, ooh, which part this thing is, boy? Right?
Yeah, we try to keep it
Yes.
worth. Yeah.
Yes.
So the topic for today, as Chika, Chika has plenty of announcements. So as you're now joining us, hit the share button. Chika is giving us announcements right now.
Yes.
And the topic for today is
Scare tactics.
place in the comment section what are some of these scare tactics that you guys seen happening right now with COVID-19. Big up Andal Alexander, long time.
Long time.
So long may I see you. We can't whine because
Yeah.
no carnival. Right. I just gave you a little pause in
Yes,
between.
I know that, So
She
as I
blinking
say,
she eye
wine,
like if you know a cotton chick.
but you know where you could wine inside of Burn online aerobic session.
Yeah.
That is where
That
you
is a
can
shameless
wine.
plug right there.
Yes.
Terry gotta jump out in the app.
Yes, so that is where you can wine. But let us go back to the food.
You see, boy Tero?
No, sure.
You see how I tell you, you
Like
should
when
have
it
touched
was-
it. You should have touched it because you see how it
All these
looking.
weeks.
So you could get it next week. So when you line up on thing, you could put it in. So what we try to do, people, is we do 2 days salad, 2 days start. So you have a starchy carb because you're low on the calories. So we easy into it. So you do 2 days salad, maybe it be chicken or fish, and then you do a starch, maybe potato or pasta, and you make sure the calories are around the ballpark you need for that meal one, and you kind of float through the day. You know what I mean? You have your protein shake. You know, you're enjoying
Yes.
eating.
Yes.
It's not under eating, it's eating.
Yes.
Right. You're not hungry-ish. Unless you eat 3 salads straight, then you're hungry after. She can
When
tell
I
you about that.
Sometimes it's in the middle of the night. It's all kind of job, Yes. Not
Moving
the
forward.
intention. Yes, so we also will be having burgers, beef burgers, and this is the beef burgers, and we also have grilled salmon that will be coming with oven baked wedges. So it can either be sweet potato or the Irish potatoes.
So again, what we try to do is limit the oil. What we don't factor in, some of us, when we cooking, is the oils we cook with. The vegetable oil, the canola oil, they carry calories. And I think, when we make the stew or the curry,
Yeah.
we add in calories to it. So instead of, and frying, worse yet, right? So instead we oven bake.
Yes.
And we use a light barbecue so that we keep the sauces under control and we keep the calories under control.
Yes. Yes, Theron is feeling the job. Yes. Now, this is not the vaccine job, This is the job that is hit you inside the stomach, boom, 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 so. Yes.
I don't really feel no jobs and all that.
He don't feel, I don't know. You might hear the job, but he don't feel the job. Yeah?
Immune. Right?
Yes, so that is, and on that menu also see, the snackers, if you want to just take a little small bite, as they say.
Small
which
bite?
is take into a big bite, but we have fruit cups and oatmeal muffins. Yes?
So I always say for people who have sugar addictions, not pointing any fingers, right? When you're feeling for something sweet, fruit would be a nice alternative, and it would help you put back some of that, glycogen and some of that, sugar back in the liver, and you'll feel better. All who feel like, they're gonna die, apple, grapes, will give you a nice little pick-me-up.
Yes. So
There
we
is
hear
our
some
way.
people being called vampires,
Why you would call me a vampire, though?
Yes, vampires.
Right? Moving forward.
Moving forward.
So let's get into it.
Let's get into it and we'll come back to more announcements later.
Nice.
So, scare tactics. Yes, Abby. So, Abby was just saying that they are actually showing the videos of the people in India to scare the other countries. Yes, that is what we are seeing happening. Now, I realize everybody's timeline is a bit different. So, they're on YouTube, they're on Facebook, they're on, I don't know where else, maybe Twitter and Instagram, showing videos of people lying down in the streets.
Yeah.
Or lying in beds trying to enter the hospital, people crying, people fight, trying to get oxygen tanks.
Yes.
So imagine we have out in the atmosphere, we're supposed to have oxygen, right? Now they're showing now that you have to purchase oxygen that's in a tank to live, right? So that in itself is going to scare people. It's like, wait, we have free oxygen. Now people COVID is so bad that they don't even have enough time to breathe in the oxygen that is freely given out here in the universe.
Well, so they say it affects your lungs and your
right,
breathing,
so now you have to buy a whole tank. People who have been even wanting, and what in addition to that, they are one of the biggest manufacturers of the COVID vaccine, right?
So in the comment section, feel free to place what are your true views, even going on in Trinidad right now.
Yeah.
Because we have our own situation here. We are on lockdown.
Yes, we are back on the lockdown.
So we are back on the lockdown, and we were told that there were only 40,000 vaccines available.
Yeah.
So again, you add scarcity with fear, and you get a reaction. So again, it looks like the vaccine is scarce, so they're saying we only have 40,000 right now.
Right now.
That
but
is
the thing about it is this set of vaccines is the second, how it have 2 sets that you need to take to complete the...
I'm going to set it that way.
To complete the process, some vaccines you have to take 1 shot, some you have to take 2. This is the one that you have to take 2 shots for it to be effective.
I did speak to a lady today on work. She came on work and she said she went and got the vaccine. You know, some other people, I know got the vaccine, but it's which one and it's 2 and I don't know. But right now, we are on lockdown. Restaurants are closed.
Yes.
So it's back to square one.
Guess who's open?
I don't know.
Street vendors. Those are the doubles vendors. Those with the burger carts.
Yeah, them boy the meat man, and them boy get some money.
They get through.
Now, in the end, you can't go right down. We try you can't go so hard. But we are experiencing in our country right now that type of scenario. So I'm asking, what you guys think about presently? We talking about India and the videos, and what you think about what is going on right now in Trinidad? They're saying that we have only 40,000 vaccines available. So is that a hint for you to rush to the medical centers? What is that about?
And the thing, you have to book appointments to go and get these vaccines. You cannot just show up at the health centers where they are giving the vaccines and saying, hey, I come to get vaccinated. No. You actually have to book an appointment to get that
So
done.
the lady was telling me that it had 2 elderlies that she had to carry that booked the appointment, right? And she said, the nurse said, well, we took out 3 and we couldn't put it back in the fridge. People, there's not somebody tell me today. Listen to what I'm saying. So they say they took the vaccine out to vaccinate the 2 women. She just took them to get the vaccine. And the nurse thought it was 3 of them. So she took out 3. And she told the nurse, well, no, I just brought these persons to get the vaccine. And the nurse told her, well, why I just don't take it? We can't put it back in the fridge. So this thing's spoiling if it come on the fridge. This is how it is today, this afternoon. What is happening? So, right, big up Miss Patricia Jofield. If you're now joining us, welcome.
Oh, and happy birthdays went out to Miss Patricia Jofield.
Hey, happy birthday,
belated.
Belated?
Yes, belated, and Isaiah Peters.
Big up Isaiah.
Yes,
big
so
up
birthday
Riri.
greetings.
Riri on the inside, big up Rihanna. So people feel free to place in the comment section what you think. What's your view? Is it scare tactics? The name of the game is scare tactics. Are we being played? Is the world being played? Or is it real? We speaking about the video that surfaced from India.
Yeah.
What you all think about that and what is going on presently in Trinidad, in my country. Yeah? Blessed love. What you think?
Yes.
You get full spelling out in there. Maybe make sure to hit that share button. Yeah? Much love. Big up Miss Rebecca. No, it's
Rika.
Rika Ramuta.
Yes.
Much love.
Nice.
So if you're now joining us, pleasant night. It's basic, unconventional, raw nutrition. You'll see all the food posted on the page today. And the topic is
Scare tactics.
so place in the comment section, people, your vibes, what you think. Where's your whole vibration? Yes? Yes, we see in the video from India, we're seeing people gasping for breath. We're seeing naked children on this side. What is going on with the algorithm, people? When we say something wrong, Facebook just clamp we down quick.
Yes.
I find these things circulating too long. When people post certain types of videos, one time it is blocked and, you know. So, you know, do you think that is weird that these videos are allowed to continue so long? Yeah?
Alright, Celeste. So Celeste's birthday is on Tuesday.
Aye, what we doing, girl?
Yes.
What we gonna do, Celeste? We holding our birthday live?
Good night, Sonali. So Sonali's on the live. She is now the one who is, you know, preparing the meals. Everything finger looking good, not KFC finger looking, Burnt Team finger looking.
Yes, Sonali Bartholomew working very hard to provide the best quality. You know, I am a guy that's very picky. I am very hard to please. I know this, right? I'm not doing it, right? So I would look at the other presentation, even want the food coming in. I am very, very, even the fork we're eating with it. I really hate to see this little white fork where it is give you when you go to eat. And if the chicken hot, the fork melting. Oh Lord, all you know, you see them Styrotex box, I hate it. So, you know, we're trying to give quality and value to the best of the dollar with this inflated.
Alright, so, well, I'm seeing a lot of different things with scare. So, Sonali saying she had a scare earlier, and Rihanna is saying that this thing is real, no joke. And what I can say about our country is that we have to be scared about our lives. So we're saying that
Fear
is
fear is a very powerful tool.
it is. So are we going to choose to be fearful, or are we going to choose to be positive and do what is necessary to have a strong immune system? Because I mean, COVID, as we see, is the flu. Flu-like symptoms, and once it is, you have
well, guess what I'm drinking? Nobody guess what I'm drinking today.
A positive and a strong, positive energy, strong immune system.
If you guess what I drink, what it haven't said everything, not one thing, the all ingredients.
What you doing? You giving them something?
You know, the nothing. Having a strong immune system is important.
Very, very important.
People, what do you think about what? I mean, even I'm hearing, even in the States, you know, you're being nudged a kind of way. You ain't gone yet?
Yeah.
I hear, you know, bosses, CEOs, you know, asking the workers, you went and organized? So, I mean, slightly, you know, kind of nudging the thing. And then they would now refer to what is happening or what the videos.
On
this
the
is
outside.
So I had a very heated discussion with a proprietor on High Street that sells jewelry, right? You know, and the heated discussion was about this. Nah. So the discussion was about the same the first video. That's the only one I saw with it had two kids on the side naked, right? From India. So I told her, I say, India is a billion plus people. If we were on High Street San Fernando and somebody just slip and fall, 10 phones will raise like this and go live. How come we ain't see no live from a billion plus population? Why is just video? We could make a video and make it look real, you know. We just go in the cinema and kill we dead, them things just be so real. The effects, the green screens, all let us be seeing things disappear and reappear in the back of me. Right? So in reality, I have not seen a legitimate Indian citizen go live,
like
recording
like
this thing live. Like how we live now.
Right now.
I have not seen it. Big up Ravi, man. See Charan on the inside. Yeah? So this is what leads me. We is Mako book. Facebook is Mako book.
Yes.
If something happen anywhere, people quick to take out the phone and go live. If I, so I trying to understand a place where
No, ma'am. No brown
I'm gonna
girl.
feel me. A place where has this vast population and something like this happening in the street.
Yeah.
Nobody here going live on their cell phone.
Nobody.
It's only videos.
Video.
Doctoring, man.
Protein shake with vegetable blend.
Well, that is what I'd consider.
No.
No. Nah, wait a roy.
Yeah, that almost be there. No, you saw
Yeah, you're
comedy.
coming. Yeah, you're coming. Yeah. Right, so people, I mean, that's my view. I would go with like what I'm seeing, the data. Why am I only seeing video? I should be seeing lives. I should be seeing different types of people from different areas talking about it, going live. Because we go live all the time. Yeah?
All the time. Right? So,
No, Sir Dali, not the homemade sexy green. But, nah, not even close.
not that at all.
So anybody who guess what we giving them? So if you guess and we want all the ingredients, this hey, somebody really guess this they deserve, yes?
Yeah.
So if you all guess everything that I have in here,
We
it's
will give you all a pair of our Smexy
earrings for Mother's Day
For
to
Mother's
give,
Day.
either to give to yourself for Mother's Day or to give to. So we
Yes.
have Smexy earrings. You all saw it on Smexy site. If you all guess what is inside this bottle here, all the ingredients, you get it free.
Show them the bottle there. Let them.
Look at it. Think. Moving forward.
Yes.
So my issue is one is very disturbing content,
Yeah.
and Facebook clamps down on disturbing content. If it was racial content, it's clamped down. Not really, it had some racial
No,
content.
it
they
has
clamp down.
some no.
But to me, when I saw the two kids in the background naked, that shouldn't be shown. That should go against the ethics and the
Yeah.
of the platform, because we try to maintain the ethics of the platform. If we're speaking about something, we'll allow everyone to have the view. We cannot prove or deny,
Yeah.
so we allow to just speak freely and with respect and not inciting violence or
Exactly.
anything like that. But I did get a bit annoyed today.
So you've seen peanuts, nuts, milk, oats. No, this is the closest that we've seen it. Closest. It's not peanuts too.
Some hinted, right? Miss Joe Field is close.
Yes, you got it correct last time.
Yeah, like.
But now we're seeing Femi protein powder, milk, coffee, cinnamon, ice. But I'm seeing people kind of getting there. But you may not get it.
So you have from now till the
Yeah,
life at life.
yeah.
So let's just keep it coming. Right, keep it coming. Nicely.
Yeah.
Right, so I did got a bit annoyed. So I don't really incite or encourage. I don't believe in that. I think that if you have an issue, I believe in peaceful protest. I have not seen my fellow citizens peacefully protest. I've seen jeering and kind of behavior that is not of a citizen or somebody at ethics. Peaceful protest, I believe in that. Peacefully, you show that, we're not really into... And that is what I'm not seeing. Peaceful protest. All of us talking about... I seen real vloggers with plenty followers, and they're speaking more of a bacchanalish kind of scenario. But they're not saying, okay, people, let us sign a petition. Right? I'll email you because we can't really walk the way.
No.
We can email the petition. Let us come together on a vlog together and, do a vlog together and let us show that we peacefully asking for some more information.
Oh gosh, what kind of mixture is this one? I see pears, coffee. That is a no-no. I know how that will take.
Keep it coming, people. Keep
Protein
it coming.
powder, coffee, stem, etc.
The elixir.
Now I saying Guinness instead of coffee.
Well, that's favorite, but Guinness is a seed, eh? That's a seed.
Alcohol on the life.
Yeah, we have no alcohol in the line, but that is a seed. That was a seed back in the day, Guinness, and yeah, that was a seed. Right? So, keep it coming, people. Don't let me finish drink that and all, guess what it is. Right? So, I did have, I got a little annoyed, fellas and ladies. Terror, I get a little vexed, boy. Yeah, I get a little vexed. I don't really trip off on government issues. I just roll with the punches because that's what it is. So I'm coming in the taxi, and the information comes over the air, and they're saying now that our police in Trinidad and Tobago now, if they think that they have a zest going on, or if they think people are not adhering to the protocols, they could just walk in your house. So in the comment section, feel free to tell me what you think about this.
Yeah.
Now hear this, without a warrant, so hear this what's going on. So you are telling me, right, that if the police think that it has some people breaking the laws of the COVID, the restrictions, they could just walk in their home. Just walk in. What's going on here? So, without a warrant.
Without a warrant.
Right? And these are some of the these are some of the things that we need to petition and ask. Now, it was said very nicely, you know, we are barging, but you know how certain police is. Right? Let me be real.
Yeah, let us be real.
So tell us what you think. I will say it again. The police now, if they think it have people breaking COVID restriction laws in your yard, they could cross your gate and walk inside your house and ask what's going on. Are you in a towel? Or your wife in a bra? So they could just walk in if they think. So if they feel no evidence, no warrant, if they think it may have people violated COVID restrictions, they could just walk in your yard and inside your house and ask you questions. What is that?
What is that?
Total violations of rights. Yeah?
I'm seeing things such as taking out things and throwing on people.
This is what irritate. This is what irritate me because I'll ask it so wait. So they could walk in the house. No warning, no ma'am, good morning, evening. They could just traipse in because they think you breaking COVID restrictions. You hearing this? This in a Caribbean country. This in the land of wine and jam. I talking about it. They say Russia. They say Czechoslovakia. You know, they Trinidad. You know, imagine. So if they could make this kind of claim in Trinidad, well.
Imagine for the rest.
Oh Lord, we going through.
So
Chica, what do you think about that?
This is what we reached to.
Chica does have online, right? So let me say in the studio we have our online session. And the online session is Marshall. And the police here in the Marshall from the studio. And them think it's not an online class going on, it's a zest. So they could just walk in, open your door. What is this going on in here?
Yeah.
Everything alright?
Boldly in Trinidad.
Oh, you see?
Bagel.
You know why? You know why? Hey, big up yourself, Marquis. Marquis,
Read the comment section.
big up DJ. Bad Back Soca Passion Live. We have Miami, Florida. Marquis, what I'm telling you? You know I trip off. You know your boy trip off there quietly. Where are they going? So in the studio we have online aerobics. So when the soca is playing and the music ponging and aerobics going on, and if the police think it is not an online aerobic session, it's a zest, they could just walk in because they have a thought. Not at all. Marcus, why you know what you say?
It's really, really...
Big up DJ Mad Max Soca Passion live from Miami, Florida on the inside. Much love and tenderness or they trip off. So in the comment section, people feel free to place what you think about the scare tactics. The name of the game is
Scare tactics.
feel free to place in the comment section what you think. And you could, Marcus, you can tell me what's going on in Miami, how Miami flexing right now. Give us a little pulse on how Miami going, what's going on if all they locked. Right now we locked down. Right now Trinidad locked down.
We locked down, no gym,
Right down.
no restaurants, no, who does go to church, can't go to church.
The Prime
Now they
Minister
have to
tell
do
me
it
make a
online.
sandwich, don't even go.
Yeah, make a sandwich. So now they say once they announce themselves before they reel up and then break down my door. Roll through.
I feel you listening. Here what going on. They see.
Here it's on a normal day. When it is such a they're going without warrant, they're breaking down people though.
You feel it. Now they
Then-
have reason.
Yeah. They're going to break it down. They're going to break it down.
Right, so people, this is some of the things we are facing. Alright, in
Case
Florida.
numbers are dropping.
Right, for now, until they're ready to put the vaccine, and then they go up in a day. So people, I live in Trinidad. Marcus live in Trinidad, part of your life. Right? Trinidadians, you ever went casualty before for anything? Chica, how much people you had to test to get 200 positive cases? I ain't seen nobody line up by no hospital. How are they testing these people? And how they getting all that
Data so fast.
data so quick? Because before you test,
Normally
you had to
blood
wait.
tests, you have to wait 2 weeks
Yeah,
and
waiting.
this amount of time, right? Now, it has some health centers that are responsible for persons going to line up to get tested.
In the
Right?
comment section.
I've been saying police barged in a woman's house and she was on a Zoom party.
Yeah, because we online aerobics is soca,
It's soca.
Imagine you hear that saucy wow, and then I'm marshal, and then the police, hey, what going on this?
You understand?
Yeah. So, you had to guess what's inside this shake a cup here. We have, if you could guess all the ingredients in this cup, you're getting a free earring from Smexy for Mother's Day, or ladies like up yourself. If you could guess
If
what
you could
inside the
guess.
container.
But so let's just say she waited 3 hours to get her results. So I realized some persons getting their results fast, and some I don't know what it is going on.
Some get it fast,
But
some
some
get it slow.
people-
But my point
I
is, I'm asking
Yeah,
to
where?
actually get
that amount of
300
data in 24
positive
hours.
in 24 hours. How many people you need to test? That is real people you have to test in Trinidad, and then
Well, Trinidad small yet still, so maybe they accumulate the numbers from the different health centers across the country. In Trinidad and Tobago, people, I don't know if so many persons showing up with COVID symptoms that they have to, go to the health
I mean,
center
they
on
will
a
kick down your
regular.
door if you was over here, girl. Yeah? So, if you're now joining us, welcome. It's Burn Team family. We just chilling. Trinidad is on lockdown.
Yeah.
And we just, sharing the vibration. The topic for today is...
Scare tactics, and this morning, talking about soca. Look, this morning I had aerobics with the students. Next thing I know, they break down my door because it's soca playing. It's all kind of thing.
It's if they feel, So,
If they feel.
so imagine you set a law on feeling. So they could just pinpoint people and say there was feeling that something was happening and then walk in. They can victimize people. It is a
will
violation
have-
of our rights.
Yeah.
We having fun with it, but so this is what I'm saying. I'm seeing a lot of activists on Facebook, like vloggers, talking against certain things, but nobody isn't really being active in the
Yeah.
sense of saying, where do we draw the line when coming to our rights, and where do we say this is a violation of my rights? Am I wrong as a citizen to say you are now violating my rights now, or am I to rock back and be a good boy?
Well, we are seeing here who had a one-man zest in the kitchen.
Who's that? Who had a one man zest?
Miss Olufemi.
Olafemi had a one. Olafemi had a
Yes,
one
a
man
whole
zest.
one-man zest in my kitchen last weekend while cooking.
We are done.
And the DJ himself, I will do the same, and worst, I'm a DJ. So that going on sound like a real party going on.
No, but what I'm saying, right? people's rights are being
Be
violated. You
violated.
see, this is the reality.
Yeah, that's reality. Yeah.
The reason for it, a lot of evil thing has been done in the name of good. A lot of bad things have been done in the name of good. And we have to know when it is we have to stand up and say,
Exactly.
respectfully and with peace,
Yeah.
that I think this is a violation of my rights.
Yes.
And where in the law states, because these are laws that have been created from nothing. This didn't pass in no Senate and no vote and no people.
It has not.
Right?
been
So
passed.
we have to kind of, aside from the discussion, what it is, how can you protect the citizens when officers could just say they think
Yeah.
and
They
just
hear
enter
music playing,
property?
Enter.
Yeah.
They find the hen laughing and talking. They enter. Because when it have laughter, when it have music, they think, well, it's a whole party with a gathering going on.
So if you're now joining us, welcome. It is Burn Team.
Yes.
And we just
Real
chilling.
talk.
Real Talk live on a Friday night and we just relaxing. We locked down. And we want to hear from you guys, what are the scare tactics you seen popping up? We talk about China.
Yeah.
And that's scare tactic, Because the scare tactics start from China. I maybe see so much videos when COVID now with man eating bat. Listen, this thing happening, it's sounding like if it happening, now happening.
Yeah.
From the beginning of this thing. You notice it's video and no lives.
Yeah.
It's just video. A video of one Chinese man mixing bat in a pot. Then it had a market where they do the shoot up. Nice video. I tell you, Chica Girl production. People understand why I say it.
Yeah.
They shoot a nice video and say any market, the spread from animal to all kind of videos we saw. And none wasn't taken down. Right? None wasn't stopped by the algorithm. Right? That is the reality. And now we have these videos coming from India that state. It had a lady who came in on Facebook and said that she's from India and that is not happening in the extent that that they are, promoting it as well.
Yeah, so we see that Ms. Olufemi said that Joel was on a live saying she was condemning the COVID restrictions and she's going to work. Let them come and shackle her. Now, here's the salons, the beauty salons and spas, they say they have to close too. So all those who like to go and get a trim, who need to go and get a hair done, who want to get the nails, who want to get a massage.
Mommy on the inside.
Right. So my mother is on the inside. She said they can't stop with praise. Right? So for the persons who go to church, who go to the temples and the mosques.
That is interesting, eh?
Yes.
You don't think it's interesting now how the government has a stranglehold over religion and religious practice? You don't find it's kind of weird now that before there would I guess some problem, You see, when my mother was all 40 and if you didn't come at she and tell she couldn't go to church when she was younger, or let her have problem with my mother generation. Because they was opening the church.
Yeah.
I just see, I ain't inciting. I just saying it would have problems with that squad. You see that squad? That squad don't take nothing and sit down,
Yeah.
And again, for religious gatherings, I find it's very odd that the government now has power over the church and religious bodies to say when you should go to church, how long, how many people. You understand the power and the control they have over the church.
Because just last week it was taken down to 25%.
Imagine I telling them how you have in the church.
And now it is closed
How many people are
once
going to the
again.
temple? Yeah. So again, to me, right is a thing. They try to do it in the States and those guys pick up it had some Caucasian guys took up the guns and they went on Capitol Hill. You see, that's reality,
Yeah.
Because the guys, they have their businesses and they couldn't pay the rent, so they have the right to bear arms in the United States. You see how nice sometimes certain laws, they have the right to bear arms and to protect themselves and their businesses. So they took up that amendment right and they went to Capitol Hill with the guns. And nobody wasn't killed. A bunch of Caucasians Imagine if it was man looking like me with 2-3 dread down by the back and me. With guns, you know, hear about we. All now saw the lighting candle for a style. Chica, you could have see 400 African with gun walking Capital Hill, boy, they move we down like if it's alone.
Sure about that. So we see Miss Olufemi, she's saying she can even get her Friday morning doubles.
What?
9 o'clock, everything sell out. So now we know every Friday she just go and buy doubles.
So now I
9
know
o'clock.
what we will be on the cardio machine next time. But anyhow,
Alexander
Hills Sunday morning. Okay, yeah,
Once no rain.
and next week Saturday, Alexander Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, heavy.
Right? So yes, more persons will be definitely going to the roadside vendors. Those with the burger carts, gyro. They're gonna
That's
have
alright,
a
man.
few.
What are again?
Yeah.
So we guessing what in the cup? Big up yourself, Trevor G, on the inside. This is a kind of topic for Trevor. So you're trying to figure out what inside here. Whoever guess all ingredients in here, getting a smexy earring free.
So a question is being asked. If Dr. Rowley at 71 years old had surgery, didn't take the vaccine, and is healthy after 3 weeks of COVID, why take the vaccine?
That is posed to the members of Basic Unconventional Nutrition.
The topic for tonight is
Scare tactics. Yes. So again, my view on the whole reality is that I want to be held down. My view with this vaccine is that at some point, I mean, we were vaccinated at some point in our lives. But I think it is beyond COVID and vaccine. I believe it is smoke and mirrors. I believe that we're focusing on COVID and all what is happening. Right? We're focusing on that. And we're not seeing what they're hiding under the table. And until they finish do that, then COVID will disappear. I think COVID is smoke and mirrors. Right? I believe that our immune system as a people is very weak. I believe that this shows that our population is very unhealthy and one of the most unhealthiest populations for the past 50 years or 100 years. I believe my grandmother's immune system is better than some people that walk in here 20, 25. And that is sad. And I think we should focus on getting ourselves healthy, because we know after it might have COVID and then have a next name. Next 2 years, they create something else, so something else and something. So think about the bombardment of viruses that they have lined up for us. You know, it was SARS, it was chikungunya, it was Ebola. Look how many different viruses. Look how much attacks we gain. So we need to be as strong as we can. Irregardless. Right? Can the scan? Hey.
What's the closest?
Look there.
What's the closest here, boy?
Oh,
It had some of your came, kind of close, It had, you mention an ingredient or mention something close to
Trevor
it.
G, the topic for today is
Scare tactics.
what are governments doing to scare us into, begging for whatever it is they
So
want to
we've
give
seen
us.
Trevor G saying, firstly, there's no pandemic. The statistics shows this. These are tests on guinea pigs.
Well, again,
That's Trevor G's view.
I them testing on me long time, and I'm testing on my grandmother. Anyway, so in the end, that's Trevor G view.
Trevor G's view.
Big up yourself, my brother. Feel free to place your link in the description. You can big up Trevor G, the page, online concerts, that kind of vibration,
Yes.
local vibrations, Caribbean music. And you could always link my boy, DJ Mad Max, Soca Passion, live from Miami, Florida. Marcus, remember to leave your link in the description so you can go to their page as well. They support us. So we have Miami that supports us, England, and we have Tobago, Trinidad, and Canada, but Canada is not here presently.
Yes.
So we're nice. We're well supported,
Yes, we are.
Yes, so moving on.
Moving
So
on.
mom's talk about 71 surgery, healthy. I mean, he's a healthy man, and I mean, he don't look frail, at 71. He liked the plant, like myself. He liked the organic scenario, like myself. But we must be a little bit mindful of the bigger picture as opposed to just Trinidad. We kind of think about the island like we live in a test tube. The world has a plan.
Yeah.
The bigger heads have a plan, and their plan is beyond COVID. And I think it's the whole scheme. It's about money, it's about power, it's about control. It has always been so for thousands of years, and it will continue to be so even until the endings of these worlds that we live in. Cheeks.
Yes, so shall we have more announcements?
She can't.
Announcement section.
And she can't run
Right.
announcement, so I don't drink for
So
this.
after we spoke about
Announce what in this bottle.
we spoke about the nutrition side. Now everything goes hand in hand, right? So while we are losing that excess body fat, making sure we check the calories that goes in, we also want to check the calories that is going out. We need to have some expenditure of energy.
Oh my.
Because we have to lose that body
She
fat.
warming all
right?
it up. Nika Chaz, much love on the inside. You could feel free to type in the comment section how you enjoying the online aerobics. Nika Thomas, yeah.
Yes.
Nika Chaz on my mind.
Look so.
Yeah.
So we have more than one acre. So that's why.
Yeah.
Get a little memory thing they mix up. Anyway, so we have online aerobics. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And if you only feel like we could add in an extra day, because you can't go to the gym, right? And if it is your outdoor, we can only go in groups of 5.
Yeah, so you know we have to keep it straight.
We have to keep it knit, close.
Yes,
Tight.
Mrs. James. In reality, the heads already. This is the first time I said that today as well. This is the first time I've actually seen the majority of the heads of government agreeing. That when I get worried. I rather everybody had their own this. Hey, I don't like this. You, no, I don't like you. You see, because when they start to agree, that'll be a problem. Imagine all the governments agreeing of this digitalization of all the money supply. Think about it. You find everybody agreeing. This is a strange one. We are accustomed with everybody disagreeing so we could survive. The heads agreeing. They're agreeing for the lockdowns. They're agreeing for the vaccines. You ever hear so many governments agree for a vaccine in their life? It's like one government, you know.
Yeah.
When somebody talking New World Order, the New World Order happened long ago, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, fellas, ladies, if all you're looking for a New World Order to appear, it appear long time. Since the United Nations. From the day the United Nations was assembled, that was the New World Order. Don't look for nothing else coming, it's done there already. Moving forward.
Yes. So, yes, people, you're seeing everything on the page, online aerobics.
Cut
We
it
getting
across here.
fit.
Across
We
here.
building it. We get making sure the stamina is in order. We need to be fit.
She can like plenty
Physically,
pace, eh?
and
So,
we need to,
see,
you know,
everything is
expel.
the stamina talk. She
Yes,
is a kind of...
stamina. We want to be able to relax. It helps you relax as well.
helps she
You
can relax.
You can have fun.
She can
You
like
can-
so, yeah.
yeah, so that's what the aerobics is all about. Abby, Nika, you all can drop any comments.
Abby, you need to catch up on your classes, eh? Yes, thank you. Moving
Yes.
forward.
So it's on. And of course, you all know we have Calorie Counting Mafia.
So this is the calorie counting mafia cap. You see the ice gold and green, man. Abby, them get the gray.
Yes.
This is the black.
Yes. We are still waiting on our pictures.
CCM, calorie
Yes,
counting
we are
mafia.
waiting on our pictures. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Yeah?
Pictures.
So, the name of the game is?
Scare Tactics.
Nice. So, Chika, what is your view on in Trinidad right now?
Well, in Trinidad right now, I actually see a lot of persons being fearful. I see a lot of persons even they don't have love for one another because and they are so afraid that they even afraid if somebody comes this close to them. Now, on a regular day, if it is we were maintaining a respectful distance from one another. You know, some people, but we like to say it's up in a space. They like to come up close in a line, but they're supposed to already maintain on a regular day, right?
Yeah.
So it has some things, I mean, it should have been kind of like a norm before. Now, what the problem is now is people, if it is a sneeze, people watching them hard.
I just watch them
If they cough, they watch them hand. I telling you, if it's the place hot and it's sweaty and they come in, they say
Are you watching it? What is that?
sit apart.
Boy,
Here what?
don't
You're
be
not
sneezing
supposed to
on me,
be.
pal. Don't sneeze.
You're not supposed to
When
come
you're
so
around me, don't
close.
sneeze. Don't come at me.
Right? You're not supposed to be so close anyway. So let us please respectfully.
Boy, when you're coughing, cough
Maintain.
away and then check me. Don't come coughing, kuhum kaha by me at all.
Right?
Anyhow,
So some persons have sinus, but what it is really is
keep
people.
sinus. Address your
people-
sinus, eh? Address it. Address your sinus.
Some persons are really, really fearful for their lives. Even though you're saying, okay, you're saying some persons, they are taking the vaccine, they are fine. Some persons get COVID, the backup and, like nothing never happened.
Yeah, why stating? When you have sinus problems, stay home. Don't come coughing by me, G. Even if it did have no COVID, don't come sneezing by me. COVID or no COVID, by me. That had to do with it. Big up yourself. D'Angelo.
Yes.
DJ Bad Max, aka my boy Marcus, my younger brother. Place in the comment section the link. You place it?
That was it.
Place the link for Soca Passion Live Miami as we move forward into the thing.
Abby saying, I don't know how Trini wear those masks in that hot place. I can't keep mine on more than 5 minutes.
So
Right.
people, I mean, we it's interesting.
I
Those sneeze
don't
by
know.
me, whether it had COVID or no COVID. I really didn't want it didn't matter if it had COVID. I didn't see. But what is an issue to me is the loss of jobs for this period.
Yes, that's a
So in the
serious-
comment section, tell me what you think, because Trinidad lockdown, so that means no restaurant open. So all who was working shift, night, evening, day. We talk about the fast food restaurants that employ thousands of our
Yeah.
citizens. What is the view now, Burn Team family? You all tell me because it's thousands. KFC, say what you want. You can say
KFC,
what you want.
Subway.
You can say what you want.
Castle, Mario's,
Pizza Hut,
Papa
McDonald's.
John's.
Listen to what I'm saying.
It's all the
It is tens of thousands. It's not
Yes.
just
A
they
5
employ
or
a
20.
lot of our people. Irregardless, I don't really beat up much on the fast food,
Yeah.
but the
Sure.
employment, they employ a lot of our citizens. In the comment section, tell us what you think if you had to have 5 minutes with the Prime Minister. So if you had 5 minutes with our government or the leaders, right? Tell me what would you suggest to them to remedy, to balance the scale. Chica, what you would suggest? You have 5 minutes with our Honorable Prime Minister or members who could make a decision in the cabinet. You have 5 minutes. So in the comment section, people, you have 5 minutes to talk to the cabinet, to give a suggestion now of, because of the restrictions and the loss of jobs right now, what would you say to them?
Well, I will say in the cases of the restaurants and in all the fast food restaurants that they can do either curbside pickup, right? People call in and they do the curbside, right?
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
In terms of the salons, the beauty spas, have appointments. I mean, they have appointments. You give maybe one, 2 persons at a time, depend on the space, how much workers they have. 2 persons at a time, allow them to do by appointment.
Right.
In terms of the gym, I mean, last year they were able to do appointments as well, right? I mean, the same thing could have been, some of the same things could have been put back in place. Now,
Come a second.
comments. Right, so Mrs. James is saying do curbside pickup for restaurants. Yes, so she's agreeing with that. All right, so let's got to go. Yes, much love,
Big up
girl.
yourself.
Yes, so I think that's it on the comment section there.
Right?
Right? So, I mean, it have certain things that could have been done that will allow persons to work. In terms of the malls, people, Trinidadians, I don't know what is going on in Tobago, but we in Trinidad, I don't listen. Because if it is look at Tobago, compare Tobago and Trinidad,
Yeah,
when
here,
you watch,
this is our problem. We cannot listen.
yeah,
When we saying people don't listen, that is a broad statement.
yeah.
We speak into the cabinet. So let's say you have a saying, you have 5 minutes to speak to persons who can make that difference. We cannot tell them, Chica, that we don't listen.
I know
You
that
understand
we
what I'm
can't
saying?
say that. Yeah.
And then now we pleading because it's tens of thousands. I mean, yes,
Yeah.
nowhere in the world everybody is decent. I mean, come on, right? But what can we say to the leaders now? Well, they have a platform here. What can we say to the leaders concerning specifically the loss of the jobs for this time frame? Because to be honest, the banks don't stop calling you. T&T cutting you quick, you know. I see as you miss.
Exactly.
So I'm asking again, in reference to assisting the stress that would come now, because when you have people who work in these places, they working week to week. They
Yeah.
paying their bills week to week. They have a month inside reserve to say, boy, I have a 2 months salary inside. So I go rally with that until the next
Yeah,
month.
and I even think even if food places and like malls, they could have remained open, right? I mean, once it is they have their signs in terms of the social distancing, I mean, it should help with the amount of persons when you have a specific time because it have food courts. It won't have in the malls we know it have the food court, so it will have you be able to at a table or how have the rules and regulations so that persons can still go and purchase or just purchase and leave.
Comment section.
Just answer Trinidadian don't listen on the whole. Right.
Just
So
that
Trevor Tree saying
Is that good?
the
Is that? But you ain't
Prime
listening.
Minister has been
I'm still
big.
waiting for you to come on the online aerobics.
Right. So Trevor is saying that the Prime Minister has been big pimping the country since he was privy to COVID-19 before 2020 Carnival. Right? He did not get COVID-19. Obviously, he's acting his role in his script. We realize they are lying to the nation over and over, doing the same thing over and over, expecting to get new results is definition of insanity. So the government insane. Public interest groups need to rise up and speak. No.
Who's these public interest groups by Trevor? Because everybody quiet. This
Yes.
is reality, eh? I did say that we do have the right for peaceful protest. This is in our constitution. We ever read the constitution? Or ever ask to see the constitution have rights? Or ever get to see the with the Queen sign? No? Okay. Anyway, we can have a peaceful protest. But everybody just bumping the gum on the face. You understand this facet of mouth, Trevor? You know I realize in this Facebook thing, boy? You see the real people beating their chest on their life and they're going outside. You know they say it's a bad dog in your own yard? All they do is posting. Right? And that is reality. If you go out and you petition with people and you ask for support and you go on your same social platform, because it's your rights. It's your rights. Every government dancing to the same tune, Trevor, you can't stop that. But people can make a decision.
Exactly. Even as an individual. What are you doing as an individual?
So Trevor and the guys on the live, you have 5 minutes to talk to the Senate, people in power who could make a decision. You have 5 minutes with the Prime Minister, to have that kind of accord. And the issue is, what can we do based upon the restrictions to help balance the pressure that would be facing the tens of thousands of persons who will not be able to be paying the bills for the days stipulated. I know we have a lot of emotion involved, but we want to put emotion aside and deal with the fact. Right? The fact of the matter is, what can we say? People in the comment section, what can we tell our leaders now to assist? Chica made some suggestions about opening back and having stipulated amounts, but that is not going to ease when the bank call you, or Tiante cut you. So I am asking. So what I'm saying now is that I would suggest, this is my suggestion, the persons that are directly affected, you freeze the bills.
That's true.
You freeze the, because why we work? I mean, let me be real. Why again if I'm going to work? Yeah, you like bill to pay, you have flow to pay, you have the cable to pay, you have the children to pay grocery. Right? So I'm saying, just as how when it's time to campaign, and every MP know all who live in way. You ain't know how, listen, I just look at the precision of when it's campaign, you know. I just be amazed to know that they know who live what street thing ID card. So what I'm saying, the same mode you use to find people to campaign and to win the vote and to get them to come. I get car to drop me to vote, pa. I never pay to go nowhere and vote on a taxi yet. You understand?
Now, what about like digital? How
You're
do
listening to what I'm saying.
I'm just asking.
You're listening. I'm talking about the essential bills.
Oh.
Digital, you know, essential bill. Right?
Need an emergency.
Not at all. Right? I'm talking about
Water.
and lights.
Alright.
And then you issue a temporary food card to assist with feeding the person or their family who is dependent upon that person's income. So I ain't jumping on the bandwagon and all the emotion and the this and who is show pony and who pimp or big pimp the country. I have time with that. I want to get to the root of the problem, which is the people. So I'm asking the MPs. I have time for the fandango. I had time to say who in the Illuminati and who is this and who that and who this and you ain't gonna see them, they have more money than you and you will pass away and there and the children them go have it. Forget that. Right? Forget that. Don't fight that word. I know your battle. My thing is, if you have a moment to speak to the persons in power, that would be my suggestion. The water and the lights, you get in contact with the relevant, you make your phone call, and all the big. You know, when it's time for them to make the phone call, they can, eh? John, wherever, because of the restrictions, they didn't, you know, they can't. So for the next month, freeze the bills. When they start back to work, do your payment plan to tighten back your bills. Issue them a temporary food card to assist in getting them and the family, because people dependent. That ain't going and kill it. So when we say we have no money, let me don't say like we're going to give away money. You know, we had everybody get check from this one and because they was home. No. If we restricting and we want people to be peaceful in restrictions, you have to be able to meet the persons at the right level. Right? So you freeze the bills, the essential, the water and the lights, because the children have online classes. Right? The children have to, you know, that's what's going on. And then they issue a food card temporarily so that it could assist them in getting the food for the kids and whoever is dependent. And let we stop this set of fandangle. Who in this league and who is Mason and who, I don't care about that. We going, you see, we dancing next, that is just another aspect of control. You see the people who run now all the conspiracy, they know your league part. You ain't even gonna know. You can just speculate. You're in a speculative world. We talking about the real people that we passing on the street, with family, who affected it, a real family. Who I know my family who work in fast food restaurants. And I know the children dependent on that salary. I don't care who Rowley or whoever was pimping. It don't matter. I'm not there to stir no pot. I am there if I get a 5 minutes. I'm just asking if it is possible to my leaders, if it is possible that the persons who are directly affected by the lockdown, I say everybody, I say the man who want to work for 10 years, the persons who are directly affected, is it possible that we can freeze the bills temporarily and now issue a food card so that they now could assist in getting some nourishment for the kids and allow the lights and thing to remain on so that the children could do the online class.
Yeah. So
I
we're going to the
hear.
message board.
I hear for that wild thing.
Right, so Candace saying, imagine digital cut the line. My children in Zoom. Right, so her internet would have been cut. So, you know that, I mean, right now, water, internet, electricity is lights very important. And in order, now all the classes are online. It have no face-to-face classes. So that's where, in terms of the internet providers, what can we
So in Florida, they did it in Florida, right? So DJ Mad Max Soca Passion Live said that they did that in Florida. Miami, right? They freeze the bills on the lineup, right?
Right.
So why we can't take pattern?
We need not only lights and water, but even the internet for the children. That is not possible.
You ain't listening. You ain't listening. I realize people like to listen. It's a difference between begging and accident. Remember they're chopping anyhow.
True.
Right? Now, for the persons who are not calling providers names because my provider treats me very well. Not so?
Yes.
Our provider treats us very, 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 very well. Right? But sometimes what we need to do is get proper information. You know you can renegotiate your phone bill. You know you could call your provider and explain that you do an online class and you would like that your internet not be cut. And they would work out a certain scenario where even if you're late, it would still be. All those who are in corporate clients, you know, disruption, you know, they could call them and say, well, we're doing this, you know, we don't need, can you extend? Right? Renegotiate. But if you're not calling your service, you must have a rep. Chika has a rep she could call in case of, you know, right now she got some in trouble. Right? She has a rep she could call and explain what's happening. And then we would say, okay, this is what we could do. We have to stop jumping on the internet and saying, this provider, that, they cut me. Well, look at the behavior. It's not professional at all. Even if they're in the wrong, hold the professionalism. Even if you know they cut you and it was a wrong thing they do. Because then now you will know, excuse, ma'am, sir, we was having something for the kids. And this is what happened. And we would like now, in the event, can something be put in place so that this does not happen again? They record all the conversations, you know. So that rep have to treat you right, you know. And they just follow up. Chika knows that. Yeah. So again, let us be adults and not children. Let us not behave like children for everything. Every time something, what's that? No. Why we make a nice little video petition for WhatsApp? Why all the vloggers who just are all the people, they come together one day and pool all the power and say we are asking together as one. You see, that is the problem. Everybody want their own little world and their own little fame. And that's what it is, you know. We're not concerned about the bigger picture. So we had 10,000 people that does follow us. Somebody had 20, somebody have 100,000 people who does follow them. And we're not coming together. My 10,000, your 100,000, this one 30,000. And we come together. And what happens when we come together? And then now when we petition now, they will listen because they are more in the voice.
Yeah.
More voices. So is your boy Lion.
And a girl Chika tree.
Nice vibes, much love and tenderness. All year. It was nice. Feel free to share the live. Big up DJ. Bad Back Soca Passion Live. Big up Trevor J. Big up Canada. Big up England, because they'll always be an England. Much love. All we gone.
Okay, before we go.
What?
Yes, we weren't gone. Before we go, I would have seen that.
What?
I'm just checking. Right, so TNTech does have an amnesty for persons who are unable to pay their bills. And it's between March 20 2nd and June 30th. So those of you who know that you are being affected by the second lockdown,
Public service announcement. I am proud to say that like they hear we get an email. All I hear we're going on before we go listen. Like we get an email. Here we're going on. For people in Trinidad and Tobago, T&Tech has issued an amnesty for those who cannot pay their electric bill from when to when?
This is between March 22nd to June 30th.
March 22nd to June 30th.
Yeah.
But you all have to go in and
yeah.
contact them. So people, here's what's going on. T&Tech has just issued a amnesty act for people who cannot pay their bills. Like they hear we. From when?
Yeah. It's March to June, but it's ending June 30th.
It ended.
Yeah, so we don't know if it might lag, they might extend it because we are on another lockdown.
So that will be that will actually cover the bill.
Yes.
So until if they increase it, if they increase the lockdown after the stipulation, then they could issue it. So that would cover the lockdown time. So T&Tech has just issued an amnesty act.
So Candice Khan wants to know what they're drinking.
Candice Khan, yeah. So they hear all your boy there. You see, look here. She can check it out and so look at that.
Everybody wants to know what they're drinking. No, it had some persons who were very close, right? It does have milk in there, but it's what type of milk? It does have coffee, but it has something else inside. And that's it there. That's the hint.
Next live we go tell on you.
Yeah.
We good.
Boy.